acclimated with this team, just because, yes, he's had the lower body injuries. He's not as bouncy as he once was, but he was always a very highly skilled player. Finding Powell for the lob. That ability to put the ball on the floor, make a play for himself or teammates.
Cousins bumped. He'll shoot a couple of free throws. Left hyperextension of his knee. And he stepped right back into the mix last night with 23 points. Open look. Finney Smith stroking one from the corner.
So I think they've done an excellent job getting their bench nice and deep for the playoff run.
And guys, you also consider the addition of Grayson Allen, who, up till this point, he has exceeded expectations. They've actually signed 6 different players over the past 5 days. Pinson is one of them. Had to play heavy minutes the other night. And if he keeps shooting like that, he's going to play even more minutes. Might Dallas be the place where he can take that first big step in his career? Brunson's 3 won't go, and the rebound tracked down by Holiday. Chris Middleton from Detroit to the Bucks. All those years back. Open 3, Pinson with another 3-point jack. Little YMCA, but even second string there. Here's Brunson, steps into the 3, open shot over Holiday, won't go, fight for the rebound, and it's last touched. Brendan, you make a great point. You know, KP's always been that 20-point per game scorer. Numbers did dip in the playoffs last year, as this one is knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit different on Christmas, but I'm sure we're still going to get some very good basketball. But coming out of this timeout, it's interesting to see Milwaukee go to this zone.
Brown resets to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Brunson accelerates. Tough floater, gets the bounce. Beautifully done by Brunson.
And that's why I wasn't mad that Sterling Brown just missed that 3 a little while ago. Well, that was a quality look. That's what you want.
Ntilikina dials it up from deep. Allen back in the lineup tonight. He didn't play last night at home against Houston. Dealing with a non-COVID illness.
And it looked like the Bucks were trying to settle into that zone for that last possession, and that somebody just got caught in the lane. And Milwaukee's starting out in the zone this time.
This is going to be a new look that teams are going to have to contend with them. Oh, Finney Smith! My goodness!
And Milwaukee's starting out in the zone this time.
This is going to be a new look that teams are going to have to contend with them. Oh, Finney Smith! My goodness!
He always plays better to me when he has that chip on his shoulder. When he has that edge to him, I think that somehow just gets the best out of him.
Sterling Brown.
When you talk about Giannis not being there,
I think you make a pretty good coach. Actually. Ntilikina thought about it, drives and kicks to Powell. Powell tiptoes baseline, outside Brunson, pulls up, got it!
We talked about his scoring right there. He understood it. He understood what he was able to do. Draw the double team, make sure he's able to kick it out to his teammate Grayson Allen for the wide open jumper. He understood what was about to happen. He saw the double team coming immediately from the middle of the court. He quickly faded away, used his side to get the shot over Brunson.
Well, Dallas is going to need a big quarter if they're going to win this game. 26 points, as 3D just mentioned. It's the 9th time in his last 10 games he's hit for at least 20. Sterling Brown dials it up from deep. Dallas who had a 69-61 lead as Brunson's mid-range jumper off glass. And he's going to summon Drew Holiday, who has been magnificent tonight for the Bucks. Brunson elevates and hits. Brunson trying to find some daylight. Now Ntilikina creating a space, puts it down. Brunson, year 4, 28.6 assists in their win Tuesday over Minnesota.
That's why he won 2 championships. And when he comes into the league, he plays winning basketball. He doesn't rush anything, doesn't force the action.
And we come up on a 4-minute mark in the 4th. Milwaukee holding an 8-point lead.
Dallas is in that danger territory.
3-pointer from Holiday, no. Mavericks need points, and they need them in a hurry. Brunson, the spin, the fade, and hits. Tough shot from Brunson. 2:44 left in a 6-point game. Brunson, he's the go-to guy down the stretch, not that time.
I still think there's a place for Boogie Cousins to help this ball club.
Here comes Brunson, turning the corner, and he missed the layup. I was just going to say, I think Mike Budenholzer will take a 80% Boogie Cousins any day of the week.
Yeah, he definitely will. Like I said, give Boogie credit, man. He's had a lot of ups and downs the last couple of years in his career. He has stuck with it and continued to fight for what he wants to do.